Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a cart filling guide and I will be narrating over the video. So let's get started into the video. First up, I use nitro gloves. I get them at Amazon. They are $19.66 for 100 packs. I get 91% alcohol at Walmart. Buy them in 2 packs real cheap. Also with the alcohol swabs, buy those at Walmart real cheap, 200 of them. These are for cleaning up spills and any other messes that you may have. I get my wax from greatcbdshop.com. They come in 10 milliliter, 30 milliliter, maybe 100 milliliter now, I'm not sure. I get my CBN and CBC from Open Book Extracts, and it's CBN for $90, CBC for $160, 10 grams a piece. I buy my CDTs from Clear Nation. I got these ones not on sale, but they are on sale now. Bought 1 whole gram for I believe like $55-$60 maybe. Get you a big ass bag of C-cell carts, but in this video we'll only be using 5. I also buy these from greatcbdshop.com since you cannot buy them from Hamilton. I also use a hot plate and magnetic stirrer. I get this at Amazon. It was under $50. Then you also need a heat gun to measure the temperature of the hot plate since it doesn't do it itself. And then I buy beakers from Amazon as well, and they're cheap. You get a set of them for $10, whatever size you need. Then I also get my syringes from Amazon. I use 2.25 milliliter syringes, and they come in a 10 pack for $14. These 14G blunt tip syringe needles. This is what you need to fill carts. And then just any dusty pan, pizza pan, anything, put a baking sheet on it and you're ready to go. So first step here, you're going to want to warm up your disty. Take a little smell of it real quick. Put your oven to 180 degrees. Have that bitch ready to go. If you're using CBN, you're going to want to put CBN in the oven at 180 for at least 10 minutes prior to doing anything else. Go ahead and turn on your hot plate. Get everything ready to go. I have a mark indicated exactly where. It's normally around 180. Right now I'm getting the syringes ready, putting the proper tips on. I have the long tips and the short tips. Short tips are for the CBN and CBC. Long tips are for filling carts only. I forgot to mention in the start that this is what I use to hold my carts and fill them in. Just a little holder that the carts came in. And I'm putting my gloves on now, which you should put them on the start and not at mid process. Don't forget. So right now I'm just getting my carts ready and setting them out for them to be ready to be filled when I'm ready to go. Alright, so this part here was a fail. The disty wasn't fully liquefied yet, so I only got to fill like maybe 2 milliliters up out of the 10 milliliters in the vial, so I had to set it back in the oven and get that more liquid to use it and measure it properly. Alright, so it's ready to go now. As you can see, it just pours in so easily after it's very warm. Bad camera angle, I apologize. So on the first pour, you're not going to get the whole 10 milliliters out, so you're going to want to slap that bad boy back in the oven and get the rest of it out. Alright, so we're going to start with the front one. I have 5. It's over a little bit of 5 milliliters, but you know, it doesn't matter. I don't know why I got a close-up of me dropping that in there, but I sure did. And when your CBN is ready and liquefied, warm up your syringe with it. This is me measuring the temperature. It's about 160, like I said. So at the top layer, it might not be fully melted yet, but once you get mixing, it'll start even out the liquefied and not solid. Rest of that out, poured it into the beaker, ready to go. Now we got our CBN ready. It's all the way melted, and we got our syringe heated up so that it's not clogged instantly. I normally do a 1 milliliter or 0.4, 0.5 per beaker. So I try to shoot around 10-20% per CBN CBC, but I just kind of free ball it sometimes just because it is what it is for me. Getting the CBC out. I normally do less CBC than I do CBN just because it costs more, and I don't think you need as much, but I still just go ham because it is what it is. I normally always leave my magnetic stirrer still stirring no matter what, just to mix together. Pouring it in there, dripping drippy. And then you're gonna want to spin the shit out of that stuff and let that mix all the way until it's all clear. Then you're gonna get your terpenes out, which I'm using Clear Nation Sour Diesel Terpenes, CDTs. So for this, I typically do 2 to 3 drops per milliliter. So 5 milliliters, 2 drops a piece, 3 drops a piece for BDTs. And then you can do 3 to 4 drops for CDTs. I have found that method has never done me wrong, and I've always never have been over terped or harsh on the throat. So it seems to work for me. Hope it works for you. Then you want to give that a really nice mix. So at this stage, after you've mixed everything in, including the terpenes, you want to prepare your carts. So I take out 5 carts for 5 milliliters, and I grab my syringe as well, and all of those go in the oven until hot. It doesn't necessarily have to be burning hot, but just enough to be warmed up. Here's my cat. So fast forward, you just get the carts out, put the carts into the holder. All 5 are ready to be filled. And grab the syringe. Although I even use 2.2 milliliter syringes, I still plunge exactly 1 milliliter so I don't go over and I don't go under. But as you can tell, with everything being heated, it just fills up instantly. No problem, no clogs, no nothing, and solid. Then just proceed to fill up the rest of the carts. I normally leave them in the holders. It's a lot easier to do. Sometimes I have to pick up the beaker from the hot plate and get the rest of it in by holding it to the side. And we're done. I put the syringe back in there to get heated to get the rest of the distillate out of it. Screw your caps and your bottoms back on, and you are set. I normally let my carts sit out for at least a day or 6 hours minimum. Give them a couple pre-puffs and then you're good to go. Hope you guys enjoyed this guide, and I hope you found it somewhat informational, and see you guys in my next video.